Hello, my name is Noah A. Smith. I am the Director of Information Technology here at PepsiCo, and here I'm going to be talking about upgrading PepsiCo's computer systems and a strategic recommendation for HP services in a move from Dell. So, the situation at hand. PepsiCo corporate president mandated full computer replacements in 6 months. The current Dell systems are aging and it's costing more to maintain than the profits it's actually making. Switching brands yields an estimated $50,000 in saving. So my recommendation, we transition to HP from Dell with selective Apple use. PepsiCo has used Dell computers for years, which means our employees are proficient in learning Dell, which is why if we use HP, it will be a seamless transition. Systems approaching the end of life, increased downtime and reduced security. Outdated PCs equals security risk, meaning that we are spending more time focusing on logging in, making sure that we're protecting ourselves from malware than actually getting work done. These computer life cycles are about 3 to 5 years. Now, this is according to Gartner in 2024. This modernization is needed for productivity, cybersecurity, and modern compatibility. So, why HP? Well, like I said, it maintains a familiar Windows environment. Minimal training is needed. There's competitive pricing for different computers. There's also reliable hardware and high security with HP Sure Start. This means that with reliable hardware, we will be less susceptible to malware. This also means that we will be able to fight off malware much easier. Strong enterprise support. This is a large company, again, a familiar Windows environment who we already have a good working relationship with. So why not stay in the family? Let's just upgrade. But why Apple? Well, it's selective deployment for creative designing teams. If we get them MacBooks or iPads, then they can directly and better use art to our advantage here at PepsiCo. Data analysis are able to do tables and graphs much easier and quicker. Employees needing long battery life, if they want to work from home with their iPads or MacBooks, they can do that with a long battery life and portability. Staff requiring high performance mobile computing, again, like I said, work from wherever we need. Apple advantages, best in class security, industry leading device longevity, and reduce long-term IT support burden. With working computers, because Apple is one of the better working technology systems out here in the US and internationally, we won't be having to resort to using IT as much as we have been in the past, which means there's going to be less of a burden on them. They can focus on the bigger things. So, performance and security comparison. Dell, it's solid but aging, and we have increased IT incidents, as I've already stated. HP enterprise grade reliability, again, we have been using them for years. Let's stay in the family. So, what are the training requirements for wanting to switch? Well, not many. There's minimal change for Windows users because we're already using a similar system. But for Apple, there will be a small learning curve. But there will be available onboarding either through Apple themselves or something that we can provide through the vendors that we get. There are short guided training sessions, Apple and HP corporate training resources, or in-house IT orientation. We can use IT for orientation instead of having them to fix all of our problems. We can use their knowledge for good rather than just for resolutions. We can be proactive rather than being reactive. So here's the data in the savings. Factors considered, again, from Gartner 2024. Purchase price, the security, repair and support costs, productivity impact, and device lifespan. From seeing that, we can see here that Apple will probably be the best because we'll be able to save a lot of the money. But the problem is we'll have to spend a lot more of it as well. But it's not that much of an increase from the initial Dell. This is why only certain departments are going to be getting it. Apple offers a lower long-term total cost of operations. HP offers the best short-term financial value. So, the timeline. Month 1, vendor contracts. 2 to 3, device imaging and security configuration. 3 to 5, employee rollout by department. Month 6, we're going to decommission old systems, final Q&A, and performance review with the vendors themselves. So expected outcomes, $50,000 directed in savings, improved device security, reduced downtime, higher long-term efficiency, and enhanced employee productivity. Conclusion, the HP First strategy supplemented by Apple, where beneficial meets the corporate president's directive by providing significant savings, improved performance, stronger cybersecurity, and minimal transition disruption, will be best. It also means that we are going to approve vendor contract with HP, and we're going to begin this phased rollout. Thank you.